Danube flowing.
And we try to cover that up with, you know, being very reserved, so to speak. Yeah, to give you an idea what the difference is, let's say there are two boys born at the same time. One is born German and one is born American, okay? So the German boy would go like, oh my God, I'm leaking. Mommy, are you insured for this? So the American boy is a little different. He would come onto this earth and go like, 9 months underwater and not a single breath. I'm ready to join the US Marine Corps. Later on in the life of these boys, of course, there are also certain phenomena which happen to the male body. And the, yeah, well, you know what I mean, and the German boy would look down and go like, oh my God, this is a biological weapon, I'm not supposed to have this, I hope the United Nations don't know about it. Completely different with the American boy, okay? He would say, I don't know what it is, but it's strong enough to carry our flag. So, well, I know it's Christmas time, but I hope it kind of fits in there. Also, as a German, there are also things in the United States which completely don't make sense to me. For example, why does a pizza arrive faster at your house than an ambulance? I never figured that out. Also, well, sometimes at least. Also, you know, why can you buy hot dogs in packs of 10 and buns in packs of 8, or vice versa? You always have leftovers. Huh? And also, why do people go into a fast food chain, let's say McDonald's, and they order, or Burger King, they order double Whopper, a large fries, and a Diet Coke? Well, and also, what I found very strange is why are the ATM drive-through machines with Braille lettering? Yeah, things that don't make sense, but they are really fun to watch, I would say. Also, what is the deal with Halloween? I never understood what Halloween is. I'm German, I'm not used to giving out food for free, right? But last year, during Halloween, I was in the States visiting my family in upstate New York, and sure enough, the kids came trick-and-treating, and well, I said to my cousin, let me take it, okay? And I opened the door and I handed them a cabbage and said, go home, shred it, make good sauerkraut out of it. They looked a bit puzzled, I have to say. But yeah, I mean, you will find out more about different customs, different etiquettes, different mentalities, especially in comparison between the United States and Germany tonight, actually, after dinner. So when we will give you a short introduction to Germany. So around 8:50, 8:55, 9-ish, we're going to start with the presentation here about German language and German customs. To tell you something about the program of tomorrow, we're going to be in Passau. This is our first.
我问这个水，它是 Donau。他说为什么？我说为什么应该叫 Danube？ 他就说他是英国人教他的。英国人你照英文念，不是叫 Donau。现在是绿的。他照英文念嘛，照英文是绿的，很漂亮。对。
怪不得我们翻译成多瑙河。
对呀，中国人不知道翻的。
我去那个 Wikipedia 去 search 多瑙，他就说什么国家怎么念的，什么国家怎么念什么国家，然后这个是欧洲第2大河，可是是 EU 的第1大河，欧洲第1大河就是我们的 Volga River。
这一条河1785 mile。
Yeah， 这么长，mile 长啊，他们长江多长啊？
流经
No， 10个国家。
最长是哪有是吧？
No，
Amazon。
长江也很长的，
长江没有 Amazon。长江大概世界上排第3，也不少。
全世界是那个
那 Rhine 呢 ？Rhine 就小，也算是大的。
Rhine 没有这个。
然后他又研究了一下 Rhine 跟。
You know, you approach somebody and you smile at him but he still may bump into you without even apologizing. So use your elbows. You know, a little advice from my side. It's not, we don't mean it in a bad way, but it occasionally happens to you. And we don't queue. We're not British after all. Right? So nobody taught us how to queue, and this is why we don't do it. So first come, first serve, wherever. At the cashier at the supermarket, you know, no, I was here first, no, I was here first. So a lot of nice, interesting scenes to see there. We're too busy usually working to smile. Because if we would smile, everybody would assume that we are not taking our work seriously, right? And that's not a good thing. So, you know, we refrain from smiling out of insecureness sometimes. And German humor is like British cuisine. Pretty bad, but improving. Okay. Improving very much so, because British cuisine right now, with a lot of good chefs coming up, a lot of good restaurants, incredibly expensive, but very good. So there's hope, ladies and gentlemen. Medical phrases, or teach yourself some German. Well, good and gracious, you may as well forget that, because that will nobody understand in Germany. The German language, you heard about that, so we can skip a little bit over it. It's precise but not romantic. If you're considering using German as a language for your first date, please don't. Because that's probably not gonna work out the way you want it to. We have 3 articles, we have 3 genders, and none of them make sense. Which means every single object in the German language has a different gender. It's either male, female, or neuter. For example, the chair or the sofa, well, the chair in this case, would be male. Der Stuhl. The bottle, however, would be female. Die Flasche. If you have the man, is der Mann, that's male. The woman, die Frau, that's female. The boy, der Junge, is male. But then the girl, das Mädchen, female, neuter. Neutral. Huh? Yeah, you have to learn everything by heart. I had my first English teacher, Mr. Taylor from Hull in England. I remember him very well, because he been living in Germany for about 30 years, and he spoke perfect German. But once in a while he would still ask us, you know, what gender a pencil is, or what gender, you know, whatever, a bottle opener is. So there is no rule to it. You have to learn everything by heart. Don't ask me who came up with that system, but that's the way, you know, the Germans speak. We have 4 cases. We have a tricky plural construction there. We have many irregular verbs. And we have the umlaute. I think Dina already told you about the U's, the A's, the O's with the 2. Sacred territory. If you are invited to a German home, that's really an honor, okay? Because we guard it.